Hi, my name is Christopher Pei. Welcome to Getting Started with Tai Chi. Tai Chi is an ancient art, came out of China. It offers many things for us to train to improve our health. But most people practice Tai Chi will find it that not only they improve their energy, which is the most important part, and the other one is they find they are balanced, they are muscle toning, and everything is improved. When we practice Tai Chi, normally speaking, there's three different things that is melded into this art. One is the philosophy, the ancient arts of yin and yang. And the second part, very little people know, Tai Chi is also a martial art. And third, Tai Chi combines many elements of the traditional medicines. And that's what it becomes today of Tai Chi. In Chinese, we have found something that flows in our body, and we call it Qi. And rough translation in English, that means vital energy or energy force in our body. The Qi flows in our body by following through a certain path, what we call the meridians. When we practice Tai Chi, we open up the meridians and the channels, and the Qi flows better. Everyone who practices Tai Chi can always feel that after a while, their energy levels is increased, and that's what we're aiming to, is to increase our energy when we practice Tai Chi. When one practices Tai Chi, the first thing that we need to do is to let go our tensions in our body, especially around the neck, shoulders, and our chest. Because our bodies affect how we feel and what we think. If we have little discomfort with our physical body, and that will affect our mind. So when we practice Tai Chi, the key words to remember is to let go the tensions in our body. When the tensions are let go, the mind is much more easy to be calm. And that's for the mind part. For the body, when we move slowly, more muscles is needed, and that will force more blood flow in our body. And that in turn will push the hearts to pump more blood. So our circulations will improve and our muscle toning will improve. Tai Chi is moved continuously. And I find through my teaching experience, most people sees the beginning and the ending posture. They sometimes get confused or totally ignore the process between the beginning and the ending. What most important, it is the process. So I teach the move very mechanically in the beginning to show everyone that this is the timing point where your hands and feet has to reach at the same time. And also I point out the mistakes that everyone made. After you memorized the timing point, then we'll begin to move smoother. Practicing Tai Chi is very much like carving. You cannot carve what you wanted in the first layers. You have to carve layer by layer. You take out the first layers and you have a shape. Then you go back and refine. And each layers as you take out, it becomes more and more refined and more beautiful. The final product of Tai Chi, when we practice, is move smoothly without hesitations, and yet every frame is clearly executed. For the health part, I wanted to talk to you. It's like taking the medicines. If I go to a doctor for a medicines, he gives me a medicine for 7 days. It is better for me to take my medicines once a day instead of just before I go see the doctor, I take all 7 days medicines all at once. Practice is the same. don't do once a week because that really does not benefit you. Do once every day or twice or 3 times a day. It's better for you. The breathing in Tai Chi should be done naturally and not forced. But many people ask, how shall I breathe? And if you wanted to breathe, trying to focus on the ending move or the ending posture. Normally the ending posture is exhale. And you will breathe naturally and all end transitions. So focus on the exhaled at your ending of a move. When you exhaled, feel your shoulders, chest, and let go the tensions in your shoulders and neck. In Tai Chi, every posture has a name, and every posture has an ending frame or the ending move. Ending move is what this move looks like when you've finished. We tried our best to coordinate our exhaled with the ending move, but never hold your breath trying to do the ending move with one extra long exhaled. Breathe naturally. Just toward the end, when you come to this final posture of this frame or this move, let go your tensions. Let go the shoulders, chest, and neck muscles. There is no tensions at this moment. It is recommended that we start off with a warm-up, especially in the morning. There, in ancient Chinese traditional medicine, there is a book. Whoever wanted to study this traditional medicine, we all have to study with this book first. The first chapter, first paragraph, it says, the running water will not stink. The engines that constant used will not become rust. So what it's talking about is the blood, if it circulates constantly in our body, we will not get sick. And our joints, if it's moved continuously, we will not have any trouble with that. Joint is one of the most important parts of our body function. If your muscle feels hurt and has pain, or you have pull muscles, you pretty much can still move around. But if your joints is hurting, your motions will be limited. And in the morning, right after we wake up, we should do our exercise to loosen up our joints. When the joints are loosed, our muscle motions will be much more easy for us to use our muscles. On the warm-up exercise, please do not limit yourselves to a very rigid number. You do what you feel that you can do right now. As your body gets stronger, you may do more in the repetitions. But if you feel tired or weak, you can do less. And please don't force yourself. Everything about Tai Chi is done comfortably based on what you can do. Section 1 teaches us to move forward. And Section 2 teaches us to move backwards. Section 3 teaches us to move sideways and beginning to learn balance. Section 4, we have a very challenged squatting down and lifting the legs up and moving in angles. So it's better to learn how to move forward before we learn how to step back and sideways. Whenever we want to learn, I understand that everyone wants to go to the end product first. This is what I want and this is what I want to do. So I skip 1, 2, 3 and go right into 4 because this is what I wanted to do. In learning Tai Chi, we cannot do that. We had to build our body up. This routine is very easy to learn, but however, it is built into 4 different sections. I recommend that we start with section 1 first. Each sections offer different things and teaches us in different things. Start off slowly by the number and no rushed. Be patient. When we practice, it's very much like lifting weights. and you watch someone lift a large weight and they say, that's the goal I want to get to, but I have to start off with a small weight. So in this instructional DVD, I have purposely to teach you by standing a little bit higher. As you're getting stronger in your muscle, you can feel your flexibility is also improved, and along with your balance, then you may begin to take a little bit larger step. To take a larger step, you will need to squat down a little bit more. And sometimes when we say, I have reached to my limit, then you squat down for another inch, and that inch, it becomes a very big challenge. And I encourage everyone to go through the whole instructional DVD first before we begin to think about how high I can kick or how low I can squat down. Normally when we wake up, we want to have more energy. So it is good to practice when we wake up. After warm-up exercise, we practice Tai Chi to improve our energy flow. And you can also practice in the afternoon when you feel a little bit fatigued from work. Just a few minutes of Tai Chi, and you do not have to do the whole forms. You can do a section of it just to make you feel more energized. But at night, it is best not to practice just before you go to sleep, because you are going to build up so much energy. It is okay to practice in the evening, but not before you sleep. When we practice Tai Chi, we need to pay attention how our body is used. First of all, let's talk about the head and the eyes. The head, neck is naturally upright, and our eyes look naturally straight. Whenever we practice, if you look down onto your feet, that will change your head positions and your neck position. And once your head and neck is changed, your balance will change. So remember, keep your eyes naturally straight. Second is our shoulders. Most common mistake people make is they lift their shoulders without knowing. We need to be consciously pay attention as the shoulders are loosed and sink downward. When we turn our body, we turned our shoulder, waist together. That's in one union, one piece. Don't turn just the shoulder and the waist is not turning. It's very easy to do. So this is also a point that we need to remember. Now, let's talk about the legs. The most serious mistakes people make in practice Tai Chi is positioning of their legs incorrectly. The correct posture is our knee lined up with our ankle perpendicular to the ground. The most common mistakes is people push their knee forward. Some of it even more severe that pushes past their toes line. If you look at this structurally, you will realize all the body weight, it is now rest in your knee. Sometimes people come to me and says, when I practice Tai Chi, my knee hurts. And without looking at their frames, or even without their moving, I understand this is possible one of the mistakes they made. Make sure the knee angle are perpendicular. By looking at this structure, you realize all the body weight is now pressed down into your feet. And another most important is your knee and your toes. It's always pointed at the same directions. Never pull your knee and toes pointed at different direction. When you do that, you will twist your knee out. And this is one of the most serious mistakes people make. So I want to emphasize on this over and over. It's knee angle perpendicular. Knee and toes point to the same direction. In breathing, when we practice Tai Chi, sometimes people ask, when do I inhale, when do I exhale? It is easier to focus on the exhale. At the ending posture of every frame, we exhale. For example, the opening. Raise and lift, it's inhaled, it's easy to understand. But as we finished, we will exhale. Sometimes people find this distance from here to here is too long. Breathe naturally, but trying to coordinate with the last move, last frame. Exhale. And do that at the beginning. For the second posture, for example, parting the wild horse's mane, you can breathe naturally and not to think about that, but make a conscious effort as you come into the end of this frame. Then you exhale. And don't hold your breath. Holding breath is not good in our practice. Breathing should be done naturally, but focus on the ending posture and exhale. One of the magic about Tai Chi is how we use our legs. We never put our weight equally on both legs. We always constantly put more weight on one leg and the other one's less. And because of this constant up and down, so the legs gets to work out. If you put your weight equally, you will not feel the workout that is designed for. We'll do the warm-up exercise before practice Tai Chi. Place your hands in front of your stomach and circle your neck. Remember to place your hands in front of your stomach so you will not feel dizzy as you circle your neck. Gently circle one direction, then the other direction. When we do the warm-up, do based on how you feel. If you feel good, you can do more. Second exercise, cross your fingers and rotate your wrist. Loosening the wrist, rotating in a circular motion. Third, we're going to loosen up our elbow. Pull the elbows back, circle the hands back and forward. When we pull back, palms facing up. When we circle hands forward, palms facing down. So now it's hands down, turn palms up, pull elbows back. Move gently as you can. When we do the warm-up, it's a natural flow. Nothing is forced. Number 4 exercise. We're going to place your hands in front of your chest and make a big circle of your elbows. This exercise will loosen up your shoulder. But we need to circle our elbow to loosen up the shoulders. Pull the elbows ends in front of you as close as possible. As gentle as you can do it. Number 5. We are going to circle our right arm backward. Circle the shoulders so the shoulders becomes more loose. Now we circled left shoulder. Shoulders and neck are one of the most important muscles for the modern people, most people when they have illness, most of it is tied to their neck or their shoulder, because the way we sit and the way we use our computers, we need to take care of those parts of the body. Next, circles one hand forward, one hand back. This might be a little bit challenging for the beginners, but keep it clear minds and do it slowly. You will figure this out. Make sure the shoulders are loose or not tight. If you're tight, you cannot rotate one forward and back at the same time. And now we switched to the opposite direction. Gentle and smooth, not forced. Next, we're going to learn to expand our chest. Cross the hands, turn palms up, open both hands to the side to feel the chest muscles stretched. Cross, bend, elbow. Cross, palms up, stretch the chest. Palms down, elbows bend, palms up, open chest. Move in a very smooth motions. Every time when you open your chest, feel your chest muscles are stretched outward. This exercise is very good to improve your lung capacity, helps you to breathe. Yes, cross and open, cross and open. The next exercise, hold both hand fists, elbow bend, shoulder level high, and twist your elbow into almost a 90-degree from your foot position. When we do this exercise, remember not to twist your knee. This exercise is to loosen up your back muscles and your waist. Sometimes when you work really hard or sitting for a long time, you may just select this exercise to loosen up your back muscle. Do it gentle, not forced. And now, the next exercise is called tapping. You turn your waist and you circle your arms. The front hand tap gently on your ribs and the back hand tap gently on your kidney. Tappings produce vibrations. This exercise vibrates all the internal organs, so the internal organs get a chance to move around. If we does not have proper exercise for the internal organs, one will only has good muscle, beautiful body, but body still not well. So internal organs wellness is very important. We use this exercise to make our internal organ strong. This is the same, but now the top hand circle tap down on the base of your neck, and the back hand still on the kidney. Neck is full of nerves, and this stimulate the nerve to make them more sharper It's sort of like waking them up. Remember, tap gently. The next is, most of the people call it the hula hoop. Circle your hips, your waist, but the key is to keep your head in one spot. So it's only the midsection that does the circle. Keep your foot solid on the ground and head not move. Circle gently in one direction. And we circle the other direction. As we make the circle, you can feel your back muscles, your hip muscles, your leg muscles has a little stretched and loosen up at the same time. All those exercises, it's very good. You do not have to do it just before you practice Tai Chi. And now we are going to circle our knee. Knee is one of the most important joints in our body. We need to take care of it. When we circle the knee, make sure you do not circle too wide or too big. And make sure your both feet are flat on the ground. Circle gently. Taking care of the knee, it will take care how you walk. If your knee is sore or not able to move the way you want it, you will have a problem in your walking. And walking is the most based and most fundamental for our independence. So taking care of your knee by circle the knees. Circle in and circle out. There are two different directions. And finally, place your hands on your hip and circle your ankle. Make sure your head, body is naturally lined up upright. And don't move your head or your body. And just circle your ankle. Then circle the other direction. Always do your warm-up exercise before any other sports. And Tai Chi is the same. And now we may begin our Tai Chi practice. In section 1, first part, we learned how we feel. We learned how to stand. And then we learned the first move to coordinate our upper body and our body together. And that is called parting the wild horse's mane. Ended with the white crane separate its wing. Stand with body naturally upright. Feel your head and neck is also aligned with your spine. Close your eyes. Focus on how you breathe. Focus on your exhale. When you exhaled, let go the tensions in your neck and your shoulders. Exhaled, let go the tensions in your chest. Exhaled, let go the tensions in your upper arms and feel your elbows dropped. Exhaled, let go the tensions in your forearms, wrist. Exhaled, let go the tensions in your hands. You will feel the blood rushing down to your hands. There is a tingle sensations in your hands. Now open your eyes as slowly as you can. Shifting your weight to your right leg and picking up your left heel as you step your left foot out to the side. Place your toes down first, then your heel. Adjust your body to the center. Extend your fingers. Bend at your wrist and push your fingers forward to rise to your shoulder level high. Pull your elbows back and lower your shoulders. Press your hands down, then bend your knees. This is called the opening. Now let's do that again. Stand naturally with the body upright. Head, neck, with the spines perfectly aligned. The eyes closed. Focus on exhale. When you exhale, let go the tensions in your neck, shoulders, and chest. Exhale, let go the tensions in your upper arms and elbow. Exhale, let go the tensions in your forearms, wrist. Exhale, let go the tensions in your hands, and you will feel the blood rushing down to your hands much faster than the first time. Now shift weight to your right leg. Step out with your left toes and heel. Center your body, weights on both legs. Extend your fingers, bend at the wrist, and push your hands forward. At this time, I like to caution everyone. The common mistakes people made is leaning back their body. I want you to pay attention how your spine is still aligned with your body. And let go the tensions in your shoulders and chest. You will feel your arms heavier. And let go the tensions in your elbow. Then pressed hands down. Bend your knee. First time we learned the mechanical moves. This is second time. It's important that you feel what you do. Now let's do that again, a little bit more smoother. And we shall move like the water. It flows without any hesitations. Shift weight to the right, picking up left heel, step left toes and heel. Center your body, extend your fingers, bend at wrist. Push your hands forward to shoulder levels. Pull elbows back, press hands down, let go the tensions in your chest. And now we learn parting the wild horse's mane. First, we learn it mechanically. Circle your hands with the right hand on top as you are holding a ball. Shift your weight to your right leg. Turn your waist to your left. Pick up your left heel. Then step left legs out, heel down first, toes down, foot flat. Shift your weight from right leg to left leg. Adjust your right toes slightly in an angle. And now we change the hands. Bottom hand rise up to your shoulders level. And right hand press down in front of your right leg. Now let's do that again from the first opening position. Circle both hands to hold the ball. Right hands on top. Shift the weight to your right leg. Picking up your left heel, turn your waist to left, step, heel, toes down. Shift away from right leg to left leg. Adjust right toes in a slight angle. Separate the hands. Left hand from the bottom, rise up to your shoulder level high. Right hand press down in front of your right leg. At this point, I'd like to point out most common mistake people make. One is the positions of your left knee. The correct way is to make sure your left knee and your left ankle are perpendicular to the ground. The common mistakes people make is by extending your knee forward. When we do this, you are pulling the pressure of your body weight into your left knee. And this done improperly, you will have knee injury in the future. So it's important that we have the knee and your ankle are perpendicularly lines up. Second mistake people make is their upper body is leaning back too much. We need to make sure the body feels naturally upright and is comfortable. Now let's do that again from the opening position. Circle both hands with the right hand on top. Two hands face each other. Shift your weight to your right leg. Turn your waist, picking up left heel, and step left heel down, left toes down. Shift your weight from right leg to left leg. Adjust your right toes in an angle. Extend left hand from the bottoms up to shoulder level. Press your right hand down in front of your right leg. And now let's do that one more time from the opening. This time we are going to execute our movement much smoother. And you will also notice that the timing of the hands is slightly different. Before we move our body one part at a time, but now we are all going to move together to coordinate everything together. Circle our hands to embrace like a ball, right hands on top. Shifting weight to right, picking up left heel, steps out heel and toes. Shifting weight from right to left, adjust right toes, and the hands now separate at the same time. Bottom hand goes up, top hand press down, finished, same time. A little bit more smoother, and we should move like the water. It flows without any hesitations. Circle both hands, right hands on top. Shift your weight to the right, picking up left heel to step out. Heel, toes down. Shift weight, adjust right toes. Separate hands, left hand up, right hand press down. And now, let's do that one more time. From the opening, we will move smoothly upper body, lower body at the same time. Circle both hands to embrace. Turn your waist to the left, picking up left, steps out, foot flat, shifting weight, separate hands, adjust right toes. Now we understand parting the wild horse's mane, and it's easy for us to duplicate the other side. First, follow me. Go through the movement by movement. Sit back onto your right leg. Turn your waist to your left. Adjust your left toes approximately 45 degrees. Turning your both palms to face each other. Shifting your weight from right leg to left leg. And step slowly and soft. Right heel down, toes down. Shifting your weight from left leg to right leg. Separate the hands to shoulder level. Left hand press down in front of the left leg. And let's do that one more time. From the first parting wild horse's mane to the second one. Sit back. Put the weight on right leg. Turn waist. Open left toes, approximately 45. Turn your palms to face each other, like you're holding the ball. Shifting weight from right leg to your left leg. Feel the softness in your left foot first. Then we pick up right heel and toes to step forward. Move gently and soft. Place your heel down gently and toes down. Shifting your weight from left to right. Separate the hand by rise your right hand to shoulder level. Press your left hand down in front of your left leg. This is called the right side parting the wild horse's mane. And let's do that one more time. From the left side to right side. Sit back. Put the weights on your right leg. Turn your waist to the left. Open left toes 45 degrees. Turn your palms to face each other. Shifting your weight from right to left. Feel the solidness of your body weight on your left leg. Then pick up your right heel, toes, step softly. Place your right heel down gently. Right toes down. Shift your weight from left leg to right leg. Separate your hands Right hand rise up to shoulder level. Left hand press down in front of your left leg. And now let's do that one more time. And this time I will point out the most common mistake people make. Sit back, put your weight onto your right leg. The correct posture is body upright, and the common mistake people make is when they sit back, they also lean their body backwards. So make sure the body is upright. Turn waist towards the left, open your left toes, and turn palms to face each other. Shifting your weight from right leg to left leg. The common mistake people made at this time is they will put more pressure onto their left legs and they feel more tilted towards the left and their right shoulder rise up. This will cause a problem as you move forward. You will most likely to fall towards your left side. I wanted to make sure everyone's shoulder is parallel to the ground. Then picking up your right heel, toes to step forward. The common mistake people make at this time is when they place their right foot forward, they just drop their whole foot down one time. Make sure it's the heel down first, then toes. Then shifting the weight from left to right. Then separate the hands, bottom hand raised to your shoulder level. Left hand pressed down in front of your left leg. And now, let's repeat that. Sit back, put the weight onto your right leg. Turn waist, opened left toes. Turning palm to face each other. Shifting weight forward and pick up right heels and toes to step forward. Heel, toes down, shifting weight from left to right. Separate hands, lift right hand to shoulder level. Pressed left hand down in front of left leg. And now we are going to practice one more time, but this time with smoother movements. Sit back to your right leg. Turn waist, open left toes. Turn palms to embrace your hands. Shifting weight to the left leg. Picking up right leg to step forward. Separate your hands and shifting weight, same time. Lift right hand up, pressed left hand down. One more time. Sit back onto your right leg. Turn waist, open left toes. Turn palms to embrace your hands. Shifting weight to the front leg. Step forward, gently heel, toes down. Shifting weight forward and separate hand. Right hand up, left hand down. And now we are going to practice parting wild horse's mane from the left side to the right side. as smooth as we can. Sit back to right leg. Turn waist, open left toes. Turn palms to face each other. Shifting weight to the left leg. Pick up right leg to step forward. Place heel toes down. And now shifting weight forward to the right leg. Separate both hands at the same time to finish parting wild horse's mane right side. And we'll do that one more time. Sit back to the right leg. Turn waist, open toes. Turn palms to embrace, shifting weight forward and step forward. Shifting weight to the right leg, separate both hands. Now we have learned parting the wild horse's mane both sides, but we need to do it one more time to the other side. Let's do that slowly. Sit back, put your weight onto your left leg. Turn your waist, open right toes, approximately 45. Turn your palms to face each other, right hands on top. Shifting your weight from left to right, picking up your left heel and toes to step forward. Left heel down first, left toes down second. Then shifting the weight from right to left. Separate your hands, bottom hand, left hand rise up to shoulder level. Right hand press down in front of your right leg. Since we have the experience of both sides, we will do this one more time from the second parting wild horse's mane to the third parting wild horse's mane. A little bit smoother. Sit your way back to your left leg. Turn waist, open right toes. Turning palm to embrace the hand, right hands on top. Shifting your weight from left leg to right leg. Picking up left heel and toes to step forward. Left heel down, toes down, foot fly. Feel the solidness in the floor. Shifting weight from right to left. Separate hands. Left hand rise. Right hand press down. Now we are going to repeat that one more time. And this time we'll do it smoother than before. Sit your weight back to the left. Turn waist, open right toes. Turn palms to embrace your hand. Shifting weight to the right leg. Picking up left leg to step, gentle and soft. Place foot flat on the ground. Shifting weight from right to left. Separate both hands at the same time. So they finished same time. White crane separated swing. First, shifting more weight onto your left leg by picking up your right heel. Move your right foot a small step close to your left, but not next to each other. Shifting your weight from left leg and sit the weight back onto the right leg. Turn your palms to face each other, left palms on top. Pressed left hand down, lift right hand up at the same time. Place your right hand above eye level, left hand at your belly button. Then separate both hands out to the side. Picking up your left heel and pull more weight onto your right leg. This is called white crane separated swing. And let's repeat from parting the wild horse's mane. Let's learn this move one more time. Shifting more weight to your left leg by picking up your right heel. Move your right leg with a small step close to the left, but not together. Shifting your weight from the left leg back to the right leg. Turn your hands to embrace and face each other with the left hands on top. Press left hand down, lift right hand up at the same time. Right hands rise to eye level. Left hands at your belly button. Then pull both hands apart, away from each other. Right hands on top, left hands on the bottom. And lift your left heel. White crane separated swing. And let's repeat that one more time from parting the wild horse's mane. Shifting your weight more to the left, picking up right heel to take a small step. Sit your weight back to the right leg. Turn palms to embrace by facing each other. Lift and press right hand and left hand. Separate hands out to the side. Lift your left heel up. And now we will do this again, and I will point out the common mistake people make. Shifting weight to the left, and some people shift the weight too much, so they bend their left knee a lot. This will damage your left knee. Make sure just a little shift weight to allow you to pick up your right legs easy. Placed right foot close to the left, then shifting weight back. And again, the common mistakes is people leaning backwards on their body, upper body. Turn palms to embrace. Lift right hand, pressed left hand. The common mistake people made at this time is they lift their right shoulder more and the body become off balance from the left and right side. Make sure the shoulders are parallel to the ground and pull both hands out to the side. Lift left heel. And now we will do a smoother versions from parting the wild horse's mane. Shifting weight to the left, pick up right, take a small step. Sit back to embrace the hand. Lift and press, and separate both hands out to the side. Lift left heel. And now let's put this all together. Focus on exhale. Shoulder, chest, let go. Feels the blood rushing down to your hands. Pick up left toes and heel. Balance center, fingers extend. Lift both hands shoulder level. Pull hands back. Press and sinks body weight down. Embrace the hand, turn waist to left. Step left heel toes out. Separate hands, adjust right toes. Sit back, turn waist, open left toes. Turn palms to embrace. Shift weight to step forward. Separate both hands, shifting weight to right. Sit back. Turn waist, open right toes. Turn palms to embrace and step left leg forward. Shifting weight to the left leg, separate both hands. Take a small step on right leg. Sit back, embrace the hand. Lift and press, separate hands. Pick up left heel. The second part of first sections, we began to learn how to balance our hands and foot on the different sides. For example, the right arm balance with the left leg, and ended with a handstrong Dalu. And that is our section 1. Now we learn brush and push. From the last position, white crane, separated swing. First, circle your right hand from top, past your face, and down to your right leg. Lift your left hand to shoulder level high and push across from left shoulder to right shoulder. Lift your right hand to your right side and pick up your left leg to step forward. Heel, toes down. Brushed your left hands down and past your left knee. Lower your right elbow to pull your right hands in front of your right shoulder. Shift your weight from right leg to left leg. Now push your right hand out, shoulder level. This is called brush, pass over the knee, and push. And we do this one more time from white crane, separated swing. First, right hand circle past the face. Drop right hands down. Lift left hands up, shoulder level. Push from left shoulder across to right shoulder. Lift right hand out to the side with fingers point up. Pick up your left legs to step forward, heels and toes down. Brushed your left hand down, pass over the knee. Pull your right hand closer to your right shoulder. And now shift your weight from right leg to the left leg. At the same time, push your right hand forward, shoulder level, and pull your left hand in front of your left leg. And let's repeat that one more time from white crane. Circle your right hand past your face, down in front of your right leg. Lift your left hand shoulder level. From left shoulder, push across to the right shoulder. Lift your right hand with the fingers point up. Step left leg out, heel toes down. Brushed your left hand past your left knee. Lower right elbow, pull your right hands in front of your right shoulder. Shift your weight from right leg to left. Pushed right hand, pull left hands in. This is called brush and push. And now let's practice one more time. First, lower your right hand past your face, circle down, and lift your left hand shoulder level and push across. Raise your right hand fingers point up, step left heel out and toes. Brush your left hand pass over left knee. Pull your right hands in front of your chest and push forward, shifting weight. At this time, I like to point out common mistake people made is their right shoulder rise up and they feel off balanced more towards the left. And again, make sure the shoulders are parallel to the ground. And now we will do this one more time. Circle right hand past the face. Lift left hand up and push across the shoulder. Lift right hands up and step left leg forward. Brush left hand and pull right hands in front of your shoulder. Shifting weight forward. Pushed right hand pulls left hand. Now we have learned this move. I would like to point out the importance of this. In brush and push, the most important is balancing. So we are going to make this a little bit smoother this time. Circle right hands down in front of right leg. Lift left hands, push across the shoulder. And at this time, I would like you to lift your right hand at the same time, step out your left leg. This is the balance I need you to work on. Hand raised and heel down at the same time. Then brush, pass over the left knee, pulls right hands in, shifting weight, pushed and pull of your hands. Okay, one more time. Circle right hands down, lift left hands, push across. Balance your right hand, left leg, same time. Brushed left hand, pulls in your right hand. Shifting weight, push, pull. And this time we will execute this move smoother. The timing is as one finish, the other ones connects it without hesitation. Right hand circle down, left hand lift. Right hand lift, left leg steps out. Foot flat, brush left hand pulls in right. Shifting weight, push and pull. This is brush and push. And now we will learn the opposite side of brush and push. Very similar to the move we have learned before with the footwork. Sit back to your back leg, weights on right. Turn your waist, opened left toes. Shifting your weight to the left leg. Lift your left hand to shoulder level and place your right hands in front of your left shoulder. Picking up right heel to step forward. Heel toes down. Brushed your right hand across your body. Pull your left hand in front of your left shoulder. Shifting weight forward, push left hand, pull right hands in front of right leg. This is brush and push right side. Let's try that one more time. Sit back onto your right leg. Turn waist, open left toes. Shifting weight forward onto the left leg. Lift left hand, placed right hand in front of your left shoulder. Picking up right leg, heel, toes. Then placed right heel and toes down. Brushed your right hand past right knee. Pull your left hands in front of your left shoulder. Shifting weight forward. Push and pull of your hand. One more time. Sit back. Put your waist on right leg. Turn waist, open left toes. Shifting weight forward onto the left leg. Lift left hand to shoulder level. Place right hand in front of your left shoulder. Pick up right heel and toes. Step forward gently and soft. Place heel and toes down. Brushed, right hand past right knee. Pull left hands in front of your left shoulder. Shifting weight forward, push and pull of your hands. And this time, do that one more time, and I want to point out the mistakes. Sit back, make sure body is upright. Turn waist, open left toes. Shifting weight forward. At this point, make sure your shoulders are parallel to the ground. Lift left hand, place right hand in front of your left shoulder. Picking up right foot, step forward, heel toes down. Brushed right hand past right knee. Pull left hands in front of your left shoulder. Shifting weight forward and push. And again, make sure the shoulders are parallel to the ground. And this time, we'll do it smoother. Sit back on the right leg. Shifting weight forward, lift left hand, place right hands in front of left shoulder. Picking up right foot, step forward. Brushed right hand, pull left hands in front of left shoulder. Shifting weight, push and pull. Even smoother. Sit back, turn waist, open toes. Shifting weight forward. Lift left hand, right leg balance with each other. Place heel down, toes down. Brushed right hand, pulling left hand. Shifting weight, pushed and pull. Since we have done both sides, it's easier for us to understand the next still brush and push. We'll go back to the original side. Sit back, put your weights on the left, turn waist, open right toes, shifting weight onto the right leg. Balance your right hand and your left leg at the same time. Lift right hand shoulder level high. Place left hand in front of right shoulder. Brushed, left hand pulled in, right hands in front of right shoulder. Shifting weight forward, push and pull. One more time from right side to left side. Sit back, pull weights on left leg. Turn waist, open right toes. Shifting weight onto right leg. Move forward, lift right hand, balance with your left leg. Placed left hands in front of your right shoulder. Pulls in right hand, pushing the weight forward, and push and pull. Right hand and left hand. Brush and pushed. It's now complete. And now we learn handstand-aloo. The footwork is similar to the white crane separated swing we already learned. Shifting the weight forward to the left leg, picking up right heel, right leg, take a small step. Shifting weight back to the right leg. Lift your left hand with the fingers pointing up to shoulder level. Move your right hand next to your left elbow. Then pick up your left leg and place your left heel down gently. This is handstand-aloo. Let's try that one more time. Shifting the weight forward, picking up right heel. Take a small step and sit your weight back onto right leg. Lift left hand up to shoulder level. Press your right hand down next to the left elbow. Picking up left heel and toes. Placed left heel down. Handstand-aloo. And again, I like to point out, make sure body is upright, shoulders are parallel to the ground. And we do that one more time. Shifting weight forward, picking up right heel. Take a small step. Set your weight back onto the right leg. Lift left hand, pressed right hand down. Picking up left heel and toes and placed left heel down. And now we do it with smoother version. Shifting weight forward, pick up right leg and small step. Set your weight back onto the right leg at the same time. Hand lift and pressed. And pick up left leg, place left heel down. This is handstand-aloo. And now we're going into closing. Turn your waist to your right. Adjust your left toes with it. Place your left foot down. Shift your weight from right leg to left leg. Adjust your right foot so they are parallel with the left. Cross your hands in front of your chest with the right hand on the outside, both knee bend. Lift your body up, stand legs straight. At the same time, extend your both hands to your shoulder level high. Turn your palms facing down. And lower your shoulder. Drop your elbow. Press your hands down. And fingers let go. Shift your weight to your right leg and pick up left heel and toes. Place back as the position that you have started. And this is closing. And now I would like to discuss with you the feel of the closing. From hamstring the loop, this position. Turn your waist to your right, at the same time adjust your left toes. Place your left foot down, shifting your weight. Make sure your body is upright and feel your spine is center. Adjust your right foot so left and right foot are parallel. Make the body center, then cross your hands in front of your chest. Lift your body up, at the same time expand your both hands out. Rotating your palms facing down. At this time I want you to turn your attentions and focus on how you feel. We do not just drop the hands down. You coordinate with your exhale. Let go your tensions in your neck and shoulder, and you feel your arms heavy. And slowly let go more tensions in your forearms. As your hands feels heavier and heavier, let them drop naturally by how you feel. Finally, with the hands in front of your legs, let go more tensions in your hands and let go the tensions in your shoulder. At this moment, you will feel the blood rushing down to your hands and your hands feel tingling. This sensation is what we describe in Chinese the qi flow feeling. Enjoy this moment, and when you're ready, shifting your weight to your right leg, pick up left heel and toes, and close your feet together. And now we do closing one more time from hamstring the loop. Turn your waist to your right, close left toes. Adjust right foot, cross your both hands in front of your chest. Lift your body, expand your hands at the same time. Turn hands, now turn feelings inward. Let go tensions, shoulders, chest, elbow, wrist. And let go tensions in your hands. And let go shoulders again. Closed left foot. We will repeat what we have just learned. From the white crane, separated swing. Circle, right hand down, lift, left hand up. Balance your right hand with your left leg. Brushed your left hand, pulling right hand, shifting weight forward, pushed right hand. Sit back, turn waist, open right toes. Shifting weight forward, balance your left hand with your right leg. Brushed your right hand, pushed left hand, shifting weight forward. Sit back, turn waist, open toes. Balance your right hand with your left leg. Brushed left hand pulls in right hand, shifting weight forward, push and pull. Shifting weight forward, right foot small step. Sit weight back, lift, left hand press right hand, adjust left heel. Turn your waist to your right, close left toes. Adjust right foot, cross your hands in front of your chest. Lift your body, expand your hand. Turn palms down, let go of the tensions in your shoulders, chest, elbow, wrist, hand, and let go shoulders again. Closed left foot. We begin to learn how to walk backwards. Walking backwards should be done naturally in the first part, in section 2. We pay attention to how our arms and legs reach out as we step back to balance our arms and legs. We learn to think in our mind. One of the common mistakes people make is they look down on their feet. When we look down, we will change our balance. So try to feel what we do in section 2, first part. And now we begin by doing our openings. Step left foot out, toes and heel. Fingers extend, bend at the wrist. Extend your hands forward to shoulder level. Pull elbows back. Press hands down, bend your knee. Shift your weight to your left leg and adjust your right toes inward about 45 degrees. Pick up left heel, turn body left. Lift left hand, press right hand down into hamstring the loop. And now we begin to learn repulse monkey to step back. 1 is drop your right hand and open up both hands, one in front, one in back, both palms facing up. And 2, bending your right elbow, pull your right hand back to your right shoulder. At the same time, place your left foot backwards on your toes. Extend your left hand. At the same time you step back with your left, you will feel a stronger balance. Then place left heel down. Turn your waist to your left. Pull left hand down. Push right hand out and adjust your right toes point front. This posture is called repulse monkey, steps backward. We will repeat this 4 times. Now on the opposite side. First, drop left hand down and rise, both palms facing up. Then bend your left elbow. At the same time, pick up your right foot to step back. Extend your right hand as you step back. Put your right foot down, pull right hands in, turn your waist to your right, push left hand out, adjust your left toes facing forward. Number 3, drop right hand down, turn both palms facing up. Bend your right elbow, pull right hands in, at the same time step left leg back. Extend left hand for balance. Place the left heel down, turn your waist to the left, pull left hand down, push right hand out. Number 4, repulse monkey steps back. Drop left hand down and lift hands up, both palms facing up. Bend your left elbow. At the same time, step your right foot back. Extend your right hand forward. Place your right heel down, turn your waist to the right, pull your right hand back, push left hand out. And this is repulse monkey steps backward 4 times. we will repeat that. From hands strong to loop. 1, drop right hand down, turn both palms facing up. And 2, bend your right elbow, left leg, step back. 3, place left foot down, turn your waist to the left, pull left hand down, pushed right hand forward. Second repulse monkey. 1, drop left hand down and lift, both palms now facing up. 2, bend left elbow, at the same time right foot step back. 3, placed right heel down, turn your waist to the right, pull right hand back, pushed left hand out. Second one complete. Number 3, 1, drop right hand down and lift, both palms facing up. 2, bend right elbow, left leg, step back. 3, placed left heels down, turn waist to the left, pull left hands back, pushed right hand out. Number 4, 1, drop left hand down and up, both palms facing up. 2, bend left elbow, right leg, step back. And 3, place right heel down, turn waist to the right, pull right hand back, push left hand forward. Repulse monkeys, step back 4 times. This time we will do it as smoother versions from hands strong to loop. 1, drop hands down, palms facing up. 2, bend right elbow, left leg, step back. 3, shifting weight to left leg, push and pull both hands by turned waist to the left. 1, drop left hand down and then both palms up. 2, bend left elbow, right leg, step back. Turn waist to the right, pull right hands back, push left hand out. 1, drop right hands down, both palms facing up. 2, bend right elbow, left leg, step back. 3, turn waist to the left, push and pull of your hands. 1, drop left hand down and up, both palms facing up. 2, bend at the elbow and right leg, step back. 3, turn waist to the right, push and pull of your hands. And now we're going to talk about the things to pay attention to in repulse monkey steps back. First, when we drop the hands and lift the hands up, the common mistakes is they lift their hands over their shoulders or not lined up with the shoulder. Make the wrist, it's the same level as your shoulder. Now 2, as we bend our back hands and the front leg to step back, we need to lean our body slightly forward so we'll feel better balance. And this is also good for your back. If your body is too much upright, you will feel lower back crunched and lower back pains when you do this too much the wrong way. Then 3, as we sit back, turn waist, push and pull. Make sure your lower hand's elbow does not pull past your body. Now the other side. 1, drop left hand down turning both palms up. As we bend our back hand, our left hands, we pick up our front leg to step back. It is best to pick up your front toes first, then heel. That will make the step easier. Bring the hands in and body lean forward for better balance. Another common mistake people made is they place their legs step back too narrow with the supporting legs. When you do this, you will lose your balance as you step back. It's best to have the foot stepping back a little bit wider. After the heel is down, turn your waist and pull the hands in and adjust front toes. And those are the common mistakes for repulse monkey steps back. And this time we will do a smoother versions by the count of 3. 1, open both hands, palms facing up. 2, bending back, elbow, front foot step back. 3, sits back, turn waist, push and pull off your hands. 1, drop hands down, both palms up. 2, bending back, elbow, front foot step back. Body lean forward. 3, sits back, push and pull off your hands. 1, drop hands down, turn both palms facing up. 2, bending back, elbow, front foot step back, body lean slightly forward. 3, sits back, push and pull. 1, drop hands and both palms facing up. 2, bending back, elbow, front foot step back. 3, sits back, turn waist, push and pull, adjust front toes. And this is repulse monkey steps back. The second part of section 2 is called grasping the bird's tail. In this move, we do not move our legs that much, but however, we shift our weight back and forth and with our arm movements. And this is one of the most beautiful moves in Yang style Tai Chi. Drop right hand and turn waist facing forward, both palms facing front. Pull your left leg back on your left toes. At the same time, drop left hand into an embrace posture. Step your left heel out and toes down. Shifting your weight forward, lift your left arms about chest level. Drop right hand and make your right fingers point towards your left forearm. This posture is called ward off. We'll do ward off one more time. Front, repulse monkey, steps back. Drop right hand, turn waist facing forward, both palms facing front. 2, picking up left toes, then heel, place left toes next to the right foot. At the same time, drop left hand to embrace. 3, step left heel out, then toes down. 4, shifting weight forward, lift your left hand up, pressed right hand down in ward off posture. One more time, front repulse monkey. 1, turn waist to your left, drop right hand and both palms facing up, hands shoulder level high. 2, picking up left toes and heel, place next to the right foot. Drop left hands into an embraced posture. 3, steps out with the left heels and toes. 4, shifting weight forward. Lift left arms, pressed right hand. Ward-off complete. And now we complete ward-off. In grasping the bird's tail, it's a combination of 4 separate moves. Now we look at the second move. Turn your waist to the left, approximately 45, and do not overturn. Lift your left palms to your eye level. At the same time, pushes your right hand by following the left arm. One more time from ward-off. Turn your waist to the left. Lift left hand, right hands follow. First, 1. 2, turning your right palms facing up. Turn your left palm facing out. And 3, sit back, put the weights on right leg, and rotate your upper body to your right, 45-degree angles. And this is called roll back. And we repeat from ward-off. 1, turn your waist to the left and lift your left hand, right hand follow. 2, turn your palms facing up, turn left palm facing out. 3, sits back onto your right leg. And 4, turn your waist to the right. One more time front, ward-off. 1, turn waist to the left, lift left hand, right hand follow. 2, turn right palms up, left palms out, same time. 3, sits back onto the right leg, then turned waist to the right. Now we look at number 3 posture. It's called squeeze. 1, turn your right palm facing up and pull your left hands in until your right palm touch your left wrist. 2, pull your hands in front of your chest and turn waist facing forward. 3, shifting weight to the left leg. At the same time, pushed your right hand forward. This is called squeeze. One more time front, roll back. 1, right palm facing up and left hand touched right palm by the wrist. 2, turn your waist facing forward, pull both hands in front of your chest. 3, shifting weight forward, right hand pushes the left hand out, squeeze. One more time front, roll back posture. 1, right hand up, left hand in and touched. 2, turn your waist facing forward. 3, shifting weight forward, right hand pushes left hand out. One more time, front, roll back. Squeeze. 1, right hand up, left hands in. 2, turn waist facing forward. 3, shifting weight forward, right hand pushes left hand out. This is number 3. Number 4 posture, and this is called pressed. 1, turning your left palm facing down. 2, right hand brush pass over the left hand and open both hands shoulder width wide. 3, sit back onto the right leg. Pull both elbows down so the hand is closer to your chest. 4, press your both hands down just a little bit and then move the weight forward. At the same time, push both hands forward. This is called pressed. Front squeeze. 1, turning left palms facing down. 2, right hand brush pass over, open both hands, shoulder length wide. 3, sits back, drop both elbows, pull hands in front of chest. 4, press both hands down slightly, and shift weight forward and push. One more time, front squeeze. 1, turn left palms down. 2, separate both hands. 3, sits back, pull elbows down. 4, press hands slightly lower and push forward. This is the completion of grasping the bird's tail. This time we will do one more time, but I will point out the common mistakes people made. 1, drop right hand, turn both hands face each other. The requirement is hands at shoulder level, not higher or lower, and not pull the hands right next to each other. It's comfortable and feel your chest is loose and there's no tensions in your neck. 2, pick up toes, heel when you place back next to your foot. Make sure you are balanced. It's solid on your right leg and embrace of the hands. When we step the foot out, bend your right knee slightly